All right, let's just get right into this. You know that feeling when you're looking at a perfectly still river and suddenly you just get a chill down your spine? Well, today on The Explainer, we're taking a cinematic trip deep into the African wilderness to uncover the mysterious and highly dangerous world of the Nile crocodile. We're going to explore a creature whose greatest weapon isn't blazing speed or toxic venom, but absolute terrifying silence.
Picture this, a vast African river right at dawn. It looks so peaceful, right? You can almost hear the birds waking up, see the water just drifting gently through the mist. It's gorgeous. But man, is it deceptive. Because right underneath that calm, golden surface, that's where a predator that has totally mastered the art of not being seen is hiding out.
And what's so fascinating is what you actually miss at first glance. Literally just inches below that glassy water is a massive Nile crocodile. I mean, look at how only its eyes break the surface, while the rest of that huge body is completely submerged and hidden. It's the ultimate ambush predator, and its primary strategy is unparalleled, unbelievable patience.
Section 1. An ancient lineage. A prehistoric survivor.
So we're not just looking at your average modern animal here. We're looking at a literal prehistoric survivor. Think about it. The ancestors of this exact creature were hunting along these very same riverbanks millions of years ago. It's basically a living dinosaur. Its design is so ruthlessly effective that evolution kind of just stopped. It barely needed to change a thing over eons of time.
The weapon of absolute silence. So the big takeaway here is that unlike a cheetah or a pack of wild dogs, this predator doesn't need to burn all its energy chasing down its prey. It relies on utter stillness. A Nile croc can post up in one exact spot, completely motionless, absolutely dead silent, for hours on end. No rushing around, just cold, calculating waiting for that one perfect moment. Now watch this. A herd of impala steps down to the bank for a quick drink. They are completely oblivious to the immense danger literally inches from their hooves. And look at that camouflage. The crocodile blends so seamlessly into the mud and the reeds, keeping this constant, unblinking, laser-focused watch on its target. Check out this eerie reflection in the water here. You've got the total, fragile vulnerability of the drinking impala, and right underneath it, those lethal, calculating eyes locking in. It is such a wild juxtaposition of fragile life and impending doom, perfectly balanced right there on the surface of the water, separated by mere seconds.
Section 2. The Sudden Strike. Explosive Power.
And boom! In literally a fraction of a second, that calm water just completely shatters. The crocodile launches itself forward with explosive, lightning-fast speed. All that eerie stillness vanishes, replaced by this incredibly violent rush, snatching the prey before it even registers that it's under attack.
Inescapable power. Because at the end of the day, the Nile crocodile's deadliest weapon is its massive jaws. They are a terrifying display of pure mechanical force. Once they snap shut around a target, escape is practically impossible. The crushing power they generate is among the absolute highest on the planet, sealing the fate of whatever they catch in an instant.
Section 3. Master of both worlds, water and land. Take a look at the incredible duality going on here. On one hand, you've got this aquatic grace. Even with that massive, heavy body, it glides underwater with such camouflaged agility. But then, look at the other side. It's not just the king of the river. It has this ridiculous strength to hoist itself up and march long distances across the land, aggressively defending its territory. It truly rules both domains.
Section 4. The Softer Side. A Hidden Dimension.
Now, here is a totally unexpected, beautiful contrast. We just talked about those inescapable bone-crushing jaws, right? Well, look at how this mother crocodile uses those exact same deadly weapons to gently cradle and protect her fragile babies. She's a remarkably dedicated caregiver. But don't get it twisted. If anything so much as threatens those hatchlings, those same jaws will snap right back into fierce, aggressive defense mode. As our source material beautifully states, this dangerous predator has another side. And that really hits the nail on the head when it comes to the emotional duality of nature. The exact same instincts that make her this ruthless, cold-blooded killer are exactly what make her a tender, deeply devoted mother. It's this wild, fascinating balancing act of life, death, aggression, and nurture. Section 5. The Night Stalker. River Transformation.
Look at how the setting sun just completely repaints the landscape here. The whole vibe shifts. The warm daylight gives way to shadows, casting this eerie, tense atmosphere over the water. But you know, for our predator, it's not quitting time. This actually signals the start of the night shift. The rules of the river are about to change entirely.
Just look at those glowing eyes piercing the pitch blackness. Crocodiles have these highly specialized eyes that catch even the tiniest glimmer of moonlight. So as the river plunges into the dark, it becomes a far more mysterious and perilous domain. They can see perfectly out there, way before their prey could ever hope to spot them. The cycle of the silent river continues, because by the time dawn breaks again, the river goes right back to that peaceful, deceptive calm we saw at the very beginning of the explainer. The birds will sing, new animals will come down for a cool drink, and our silent hunter, it'll be right back there, blended seamlessly into the mud, resuming its invisible, patient watch. So, I want to leave you with this to chew on. Is the greatest danger in nature the one that's completely silent? It really makes you rethink everything you see, or, don't see, when you look out over a calm body of water in the wild. Sometimes, the most terrifying threats aren't making a big fuss. They're the ones just waiting patiently in the absolute quiet. Thanks for joining me, and definitely keep your eyes wide open out there.